everybody. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday by the time you're watching this. This is actually Thursday for me, and I am in the middle of close. If you're not an accountant, you don't know what close is 3 days to a week when the accounting department has the ability to get all of the books from all of the transactions from the previous month organized, so for reporting. That's just the easiest way to say it, in the current month. So yeah, I'm in the middle of close. Today is my heavy day. I'm talking. Today is my heavy day of close. This is day 3, and day 3 I have accounts payable accruals, AR reserves entries, and I don't know how many entries I have like today, but I can let you guys know in a little bit. But this is the heaviest day for me entry wise, and we shall see how it goes. This is usually the longest day I have to be online, probably about from 7:30 to 8 or 8:30. I log in and start working at 8:30 in the morning. It is now 8:35. I logged in at 8:32, so I was 2 minutes late, whatever. So yeah, I am actually going to get started on entries. So before we get started into our heavy work day, I want to let you guys know something about today's sponsor, Melio. So I'm going to talk about them for a little bit. Thank you, Melio, for sponsoring this video. I am actually so excited to finally be working with an accounting software company because I've been in accounting for like 8 years, so like, why not? But let me tell you guys a little bit about Melio. Melio is an accounts payable platform that bridges the gap from being able to run your small business and pay your vendors on time and with ease. So let me show you how that works. Through the Melio platform, you can manage all your vendors and bills and organize when they need to be paid and how you want to pay them. So that can be through ACH payment, mailing a check, or through your business credit card. So there's a few great things that I like about Melio. The fact that it is very easy to sync your information and your vendors and bills to QuickBooks makes it so easy for you to still have a seamless accounting process in your business. And also you'll be able to pay your vendors through your credit card, even if credit cards are not offered as an option to pay your vendors. So not to mention, if you decide to pay your vendors and your bills through your credit cards, then you have the luxury and the option of skyrocketing your points that you've earned through those credit cards just by paying your bills, honey. Like, who can do that? Even if that company does not accept credit card payments. Look at that. So also with Melio, you get the option to pay your bills to your vendors via mailing a check or your ACH payment by not having to pay anything extra. So you can do those things for free. If you do a credit card payment, you only have to pay 2.9% on that credit card payment. So you don't see a lot of that out there. You get to pay your bills for free through ACH payment, which is not regular. I usually have to pay like $1 and something just to pay like ACH for my mortgage. So even if you decide to pay through your credit card and the vendor is not accepting your credit card payment, Melio will do the heavy lifting for you. You pay Melio and they will actually send that payment for you in the preferred method that vendor needs the payment received, which is awesome. So if you work for a company that needs the resolutions that Melio can provide, or you yourself have a business where you need help organizing your bills and paying your vendors so that you can have less stress in your entire accounting process, then definitely click the link in the description box below. It's going to be the first link down there. Check out Melio today, see what they can offer you, and try to sign up for the platform. It's totally free, so you can go ahead and click the link below, and when you try it out, don't forget to come back to the comments and let us know what you think about the platform. And thank you again, Melio, for sponsoring this portion of the video. But let's get back to work.
Tell me something, 'cause I don't know how this gonna end. Oh no. Tell me something, 'cause I don't wanna be just friends. No, yeah. Hear me out, yeah, I can make you do the craziest things. Yeah. I didn't mean to hurt you, babe. No. If you decide to leave, you will help me anyway.
Okay, so you guys can't see it, but right now I have my checklist open, which basically tells me all of the entries that I need to post for the day. And on the checklist, I have 27 outstanding entries for today. And those entries are most, it doesn't seem like a lot, but quite a few of those entries take a lot of research in order to make sure that I'm accruing for the right invoices for this month. And that's not including entries that people send me just off the bat for me to post throughout the day. So these are just entries that I'm assigned to, but they're not all of the entries that I will be posting today. And we're in 3 different systems that I post to. So we're in SAP, IFS, and ROS of all systems. If you're an accountant, you know ROS is ancient. I'm not sure why we're in it, but we're in it. So yeah, I'm gonna work as hard as I can to get these entries in as much as I can before lunch, because after lunch is when I start to kind of slow down as far as my work, and like my attention span gets like blah. So I'm gonna try to post as much as I can. Usually my day 2 is lighter, so that when I'm done with my day 2 stuff, probably around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, I can start working on my day 3 stuff, so the load on my day 3 is not as heavy. So I did that yesterday. I actually got about 5 or 6 entries done yesterday, and that took me some hours to do. So hey, I'm not a slow worker. I'm pretty quick. The entries just are not like bam bam, thank you ma'am, done. They're things that you have to prepare and all of that, and research and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm actually going to be working on all of these entries today. Hopefully nothing else pops up. I just found out that I have to do a reclass entry because something was in the wrong account, but whatever. So yeah, you guys get the luxury of seeing me do all of this knick-knack with these entries. So enjoy. I'll check back with you guys during lunch. So y'all, now we are at the point where I'm taking my lunch. I actually take lunch at 1:20. I like to take a late lunch because I'd rather the second portion of my workday be short versus them be even, because after lunch I'm like slow Joe. Yeah, I'm not as focused as I am before lunch. And even though I eat like around 11, I don't eat breakfast. I just like fast during the morning. I usually eat from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So even though I eat like at 11 something, it still doesn't slow me down because I haven't had that break. But it's like once I have that break, I'm like over it almost. So I have maybe an hour or two in me of like good strong work, and then after that I'm like, okay, look. So I like to take my lunch later. So I take it at 1:20 and I give myself an hour. Most of the time I am posting on Instagram during lunch because that's when my traffic is the highest. And so it allows me to still be consistent and not take any focus off the work that I'm doing when I'm actually logged online. So that's what I'm gonna do now. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to post on Instagram every day. So I have to engage before, and then I post, and then I engage after. Then I have like maybe 20 minutes to myself before getting back online for work. So that is pretty much the day. So yeah, I'm like 6 minutes into my lunch now. 7, and I'm about to just post something on Instagram and then watch a little YouTube and then kind of enjoy a few minutes of my lunch before going back. Most of the time in the beginning of the day on my heavy third day for close, I try to get all of my entries sent and approved so that once I come back from lunch, I can just post them, because it doesn't take much thought for me to just post the entry. Actually creating the entry and making sure that I'm putting the right stuff in there and making sure it's going to the right accounts and researching and all that stuff you have to do to actually build the entry takes a lot more mental capacity than posting the entry, because it's just literally click, 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 click. It's like the same thing that you would do every single time you need to post an entry. So that is why I use the first half of my day the most, to put in the most mentally used time that I'm going to have for work, get that stuff in. So I have over 70% of my entries submitted. The other ones are just like lingering. I have like I had like 27. Now I'm down to like 7 entries left. They still have some research, but it's not as bad as like 27 entries. So, but yeah, I'm about to enjoy my lunch. And yeah, I will talk to you guys when I log back on the clock for work, for regular work. Now 2:49. I'm back from my lunch. I'm about to start working back on these entries. A lot of them have gotten approved. Actually, all of them are approved except for one. And so yeah, I'll go through and actually submit the rest of them for approval before I upload the ones that are already approved. And from there, hopefully I will be done. So I will check back in with y'all at like 5:30 and see where I'm at, because 5:30 is when I'm normally supposed to be off of work. Like I work from 8:30 to 5:30, and we shall see how far I have to go by 5:30. I know I'm not gonna get off at 5:30. It's usually a late day for me, so we'll see if I get off at 6:30 or 7:30. So we'll see if it'll be we'll see if it'll be like a 9, 11 or 12-hour day. But yeah, I will let you guys know around 5:30 where I am, and then hopefully it's not too long after that before I get to release myself from today's work. Let's get to it. I have about an hour and a half of strong, consistent work in me. So let me put on a YouTube video and get to posting. So guys, I am coming back to y'all, checking in at 5:31, and surprisingly, first time in over 8 months, I have finished all of my day 3 work by the time I was supposed to log out. Now, what I don't understand is I've been filming, I've been doing all this other stuff, and I finished on time, girl. What is happening in the world? Okay, but I'm glad I finished on time. So if ever, usually if we're like down to like around 20 entries, they'll let us go. They'll say log off. Now, granted, we're salary. Usually, you know, your salary, you don't get told when you can and cannot leave. But during close, because we want to make sure we have enough hands on deck to put in help and work for all the entries that need to be put in to make sure they're getting in on time, they would prefer to give you the yes or the no. So we right now, I think, have about 30 something entries left. So I'm not logging out right now. We have 38 entries left. So I only have one entry left, and I can't do it until I get the information from somebody else that's supposed to give it to me. So forgive the lines. I just really don't feel like getting up and closing these blinds right now. Maybe it'll go away. I don't know. But I'm going to ask anyone else if they need some assistance so that we can get our behinds out of here like closer to 6 o'clock. So hopefully all their stuff is already approved and all I gotta do is load it, okay? Because that takes no thought, okay? So yeah, I would say, I don't know if this is gonna be the end of the vlog or not. I don't know. It might not be. So I will check in after I have officially logged out for the day. I'll check in with you guys. Come on, son. Food? Food. So y'all, it is 7:33. And remember, I told y'all that I got done at 5:30. I've been on the computer for 2 hours extra, even though I was done with my work, but no one would, you know, let me help them with their work. So, life of an accountant during month-end close. 2 hours of my time. I'm not gonna say it's wasted. I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing, but you know, 2 hours of my time sitting at a computer when I could have been doing something else. But anyways, that is my heaviest day. So like I said, I could typically get off at 7:30. Now this time my work was done 2 hours ahead of time, but we were all pretty much just like there twiddling. But anyways, so yeah, that is my busy day. If you're an accountant and you feel me, definitely go in the comments and just let's chat it up, Cunny, because this is just, whew, it's a lot. So yeah, that is the end of my work with me video. That's about it, y'all. I'm pretty much over it. So I have still other work to do for you guys. You know, I create content and stuff for you guys for Instagram and YouTube and all of that, and my newsletter. And if you're not signed up, go to the subscribe link in the description box and subscribe. I send out motivational emails on Monday, and then I help you guys with sales and stuff on Friday. So yeah, I create all that stuff for you guys. So I pretty much have 2 jobs, and accounting as one job is a lot on its own. So I am going to go so I can get done doing what I need to do. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, if you even made it to the end. Love ya. I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell if you want notifications whenever I post a video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.